Hi everyone, we're going to start this big tree in an 8-inch hoop, and according to everybody we all like something, some a little different, some the same. This is going to be hard to do because it's so big, but we're doing bead soup with tons of crystals, so I think that's the way we're going to do it. And as always, I'm going to put lots of leaves, and I'm going to start with a leaf of 3 bicones. And hopefully, because these crystals are right here, my hands will stay over here. So I'm going to bead this and shape it the way I did the wedding tree. That was in 8-inch hoop, and the hoop in the back was 12 inches. And the only thing I did on that was put half of the roots. So half went on the front of the 8-inch, and the other half went on the back of the 12-inch. Okay, let's go in for the big one. This is the first branch. I was going to just string, and even right this minute, I really just don't know. I certainly have enough beads to just string. Oh, I don't know. Maybe we'll do strings and clusters. I can play with that in my mind for a little bit. Usually I alternate, I'm not taking them off. I like to do a bead on one side and a crystal on the other because they fit better, but that's a good fit. I'm going to do it just like that. No mistakes on this tree, guys. Everything has to be beautiful. And it will be. This is what I wanted. I wanted this red one. I like the contrast with those colors. These beads are really nice beads. They're just been sitting around forever in a tote in canisters. So they're not throwaway beads, that's for sure. They are in good shape. They're all new. And we will always have a long and a short wire. I'm not going to be picky like this throughout the whole project. I just want to put one thing different from my leaf, and if I can't find it, I'll save it. Oh, I think I have it. There we go. Just because it looks like it doesn't belong there, I'm going to put it there. It's okay. If I don't like the way it looks, I'll slide it off. Might be too much to start. I don't like it. But yet, for now, we'll put it someplace else. Oops. But we have tons of crystals, clear in every color of the rainbow. And these are from when I did my Four Seasons projects, holiday themed, just everything. Always support your work, especially on something this big. You don't want to break anything. I do like the idea of using all the chakra beads. I have them all. That's the crystal I didn't pick up. Well, it did. You just can't see it. It's invisible. See, I'm not stringing them completely, but it'll help with that illusion because some of the clusters will be big, some will be small. But I'm gonna do lots of leaps. I should have done more here, but that's okay. We have a lot of work to do. I'm gonna have to find a way I can put this here without it touching my canister and not move this so I can stay in focus because it's making noise and I don't like it. I'm not going to start hooking them on yet because I'm not sure of the placement of my tree. I did close up this a little bit and twisted it out just a tiny bit right here. I didn't like it. Just slide them down a little bit, bring this wire up, and twist on your leaf. I know there are new people. This is a big project for a beginner, so if you want to watch just to see what I do, usually I wouldn't share this. I'm just working on it. Long wire, short wire, twist with your long wire. Even with wires that are 30 inches in an 8-inch hoop, I could still come up short. I know because I've done it. And it is no fun. This Y is the longest one. So I'm going to twist it with that one, and then I'll put a leaf on it. They don't all have to be, like that one is kind of like a champagne color. It's not clear, like I usually do clear ones, but not on this project. I have a lot of these big crystals. I don't know if they're too big. Well, we're gonna find out. No, we're gonna use them. That was easy. I've had them for a while. And, they stay. This one will not go on my project. That must have come with a mix of like clear crystals. I would never buy that shape. I don't have a use for that. Not even on my trees or other projects. I don't like it. I suppose it would be good on jewelry. I'm still not sure yet, and I'm not going to start attaching because I don't know what I'm going to do. I know what I'd like to do, but sometimes that gets me into trouble. So we did this section. Now we're going to skip that one, and now we're going to go to this one. We're going to bead front and back of this hoop. It's too big. Okay. I'm still going to use it, just not right here. So it snowed last night. It rained last night, and we have snow on the grass. I don't like the snow. I used to when I was young. High school days I did ski. So I have seed beads in here. I have every chakra bead in the world. I have tons and tons of crystals. My favorite, rose quartz. I do like amethyst too, I have to say, but the rose quartz, I thought I liked the cherry quartz, but I really, after making a project with it, I realized that it definitely was not my favorite. There's that. I don't think it's going to matter. I'm going to have so many beads on this and crystals that it's just going to be pretty. Now those are small. Those are 4mm round crystals, and I have a hard time with those. Not now. Depends on my hands, I guess. And the other branch will fill in these sections. So that's just to get an idea. I am going to come back and, like, I know here I can add leaves or a cluster. Actually, you know what I'll do? One little cluster and then a leaf. I love it when people say, but that's not the way the trees look. They don't look like that. Mine do. But that color doesn't belong on a tree. It's not how a tree looks. It's how mine looks. Right? Do you? Yeah? I love it. It doesn't look like a tree. What does it look like? A snack? Oh my goodness, guys. Some of the things that I hear. It's crazy. I don't want to bend it too much because the pressure point is right there and I will break it. So you have to be careful, but you have to support this leaf that isn't twisted enough. What do you do? Yeah. Time to get bold with color, I think. I keep going back to this burgundy color because I really, really like it, but I don't want it to end up looking like that's the only color I have, if you know what I mean. That's different. Will it work? Yeah, we'll make it work. I don't want to slide beads off if I don't have to. Ooh, they all went flying. All three. Oh, I'm dropping them. That wasn't meant to be. Wow, that was cool. They just flew out of my hand, off my wire. Okay, we're going to try that again. And if I could edit, I would not have edited that. Okay, we do not need this stuff right now. Just put it right there. I keep looking down at my bead soup here, figuring, where am I going to pick up from? But every place is beautiful. It's just such a pretty mix of every single color in the world. I really like this one. I like the shape. I just can't find them. Those were actually given to me. I'm going to put it on there because I like it. I almost didn't use volume, but seeing as I'm just starting this project, I wanted to put some music on my headset so you wouldn't have to hear it. but I decided not to. "27 minutes in and we've got quite a bit done. I don't know if I'm going to start after this section, not flip it over. Oh, I got one on there that I didn't plan on. We'll keep it. Just knock this little jumper in. Maybe I'll go to the other side and do the same. I'm not connecting my tree because I do want it in the center. So maybe I'll do that. I don't know. I'm going to finish this section. And we'll see. Oops, don't pull too hard. I need this to be real strong in here because of the way I'm going to shape up this tree. It's going to be a lot. It needs to be shaped up. Very dimensional. But so far, oh, what did I do? Oh, nothing. Okay, I thought I started beating that. No, I didn't. That belongs over here. Okay, let's take a look. See what we got. Okay, now we got these 4 done. And that's just the front. So, if we flip it over, we've got the same. The other half of these 2 and these 2. We have 8 wires. Here's 4. And here's 4. And that's another reason why I'm not attaching them to the hoop, because I want to bead up a wire and have it one on the front, one on the back, to give it that proper depth. So I think what I want to do right now is work on the back side, but I'm not going to do that. I don't want to get ahead of myself. I think I would like to do the top. That's the next section. Yeah, we're going to do the top. Okay, let's just check this out. Top, bottom, top, bottom. Both of these go on the top. Let's see. Okay, so if both of those go on the top, then we have bottom, top, bottom, top, I think. Okay, let's see. I separated the rows for the back. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 5 sections, and I put a piece of wire in a little bend. Let's see the front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sections. So I'm going to keep beading, but I'm still not going to attach to the hoop, and I know some of them won't be long enough, and that's okay as long as I am still having it come out the way that I want it to. And also, I need to sit down. I have to put this fan on, guys. It's so hot in here because this room, I have to keep the door shut because of Abby. And it's very small and very warm, as opposed to the rest of the house is very, very, very cold. I keep getting this thing from Instagram, and it's in another language, and when I tap it, I just don't want it anymore. I don't know what it is. I don't know. I'm not going to answer it no more. I don't open it. I just look at it. I don't know. Maybe I'll, I'm just going to keep going the way I always do. I think I work out better that way. I'm trying to see if my hands right here are good. Because if it is, I'm going to sit down and work. I'll try. The problem is I always get up to make sure. I really don't want to get up to make sure. And this is one of the reasons why when I do a big project that I can't really do it here. And even though my workspace is huge, I have to stand and keep checking. Now I just now sat down. I haven't moved. And I don't know if I'm in the middle. I'm fine. For every row, like this one here that I'm starting, since I started, I have a clear leaf. I wish I had used a different color. But now that I'm halfway around the front, I have to keep up with it. So that's okay. When I stand, I'm at a bit of angle. This is a very high table workspace. I wish it was lower, but it's not. And that's okay. I love it. I just haven't felt the, I don't know, I just haven't felt like working. And I don't know why, because I love to make stuff before I start my day every single day, right here. And I would put in hours. It's like my time. My husband's at work. Kids are in bed until later when I get up for work. And nobody would bother me. Now I just kind of have to get back into it. I'm working on it. I'm pulling this branch down and it doesn't belong down. It's going to break right there if I do that. This is because we're doing front and back. So, and there's 5 sections, so there should be 5 on each. 5 in the front, 5 in the back. And we have to work with this wire after we twist it again. That's the longer Even though my wires are long, I still don't know what I'm doing. I may go completely out the hoop. I don't know. So if you're new here, I don't make rules. I just do what I do as I go. And that's just the way it is. I can't say cut the wire this long because this is exactly what you need. I can't do that. I just do what I do. And I like to share. Any of you have snow yet? And do you like snow? That's the question. Most of my followers are close to my age, and 65 is right around the corner. I don't love it, but for me it's not a celebration. It's more like, wow, you're still here? With all the health crap I've had over the years, I never thought I'd see my kids graduate high school, let alone college. For real, guys. I spent most of my life working 2, 3 jobs, and then the other half of the time I was either coming out of the hospital or going in. Not that that matters. We're here to make a tree. I need something big right here. A big pop of color. What do you? I think that's too many beads. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, let's see. I think it would be better if I do it this way, so I don't put pressure right here, because I'm pulling at it, and that's where it's going to break if I don't smarten up. I don't like that big space. Whenever I have a big space, I don't like it. Let's see what we have. This is a long wire. These orange bicones, they were part of, when I was doing the 4 seasons, part of the fall. I really like them. And they're all mixed throughout this entire bunch of canisters and bead soup. I think they're perfect for this tree. Look at that, how pretty. If you haven't seen one of my fall trees, oh my gosh, they were beautiful. I do like fall. Fall's my favorite season. Summer is my favorite time of the year. if I can get out and go to the beach with my husband. Other than that, it's just hot. I can't imagine not. We didn't have enough time this summer. In June 1st, I got really, really sick. And then I ended up in the hospital, so I feel like I was shortchanged. Like I finally get out there. Oh, and I broke my foot. Fractured toes. So, too many breaks. I don't mean bones, but those broke too. But too many spaces in the summer for me. We lost too much time. I think about time every day. How much time goes by so fast, guys? Am I the only one that feels like that? If I could have a wish, it would be to get out of here and go someplace warm with my husband. But it's not going to happen in my lifetime. See, what are we at? Oh, we're at 45 minutes already. 44. That's enough for this section. I'll come back and we'll do some more together. Try and keep it less time than that. I'll see you in the next section, guys. Bye.